Hey everybody on YouTube, I just wanted to share with you probably one of the best purchases I ever made. This is my Aaxa home theater. Well, it's not a home theater projector, it's a Pico projector, meaning that it's ultra portable. This is probably one of the bigger Pico projectors you can get, but it's definitely the best on the market right now. Mainly because it puts out 400 lumens, which is not that bright in home theater projector standards, but it's enough that even with the lights on in the room, you can have a clear image of what's going on. Not to mention the fact that it rocks a 1280 by 800 pixel resolution, which is super important if you want to game. Believe me, because I bought another Pico projector. I was big on the portable functionality of them, and I got a Acer. When was it? Asus Pico projector, which was really sleek looking, but only came in at 780p, and it affected the gameplay. I couldn't see small text or things like that, especially in Rocket League, which you see up there, which is important to me. Right now, this projector is showing a 100-inch diagonal projection screen. And I made the projection screen out of roll paper from the school that I work at, and duct tape. So it's pretty awesome. And let me, just for an example, you can see the wrinkles in the paper. It's not the perfect image right now because the lights are on. And if you're in a basement, it really doesn't matter. But because I can make it dark anytime I want. But when you put it up against the darkness, or even just a slight bit of light, you cannot even notice the wrinkles. And the 1280p is high resolution, and it is awesome. So let me tell you a little bit about the setup here. The Aaxa p300 was about $600 Canadian. So I'm thinking it comes in about $450 American, which is amazingly reasonable considering the price of other home theater projectors. And if you're going to get a low-end theater projector, you might get 1500 lumens out of it, but a lot of them aren't high definition, and you're going to need to invest. Well, it's not really an investment. You have to get a mount. But as you can see, I have an Arlo home security camera projector, because this Aaxa comes with a standard tripod mount that you could use for any camera. That you would mount a camera to take photographs on. So that was really handy because of the low clearance. Because as you see, I have this ledge at the top of my ceiling here that really brings it pretty low overhead. And so I didn't have really room for a huge projector mount. So it kind of all worked out well that I was looking for a Pico projector, and that I happened to stumble across these Arlo security cameras. And then what I did is I brought it back along the ceiling, and I tied it in with these fancy $15 things from Home Depot that just help you contain the cables. And then I have it all kind of filtered in on my PS3, PS4, Apple TV, and then it all comes into an HDMI splitter here, which is supposed to be sitting on the wall, but as you see, it's not right now because the Velcro keeps coming off. But I have to say, for all of $600, probably, all in with everything, in the HDMI splitter through Amazon, I probably spent about $700 all in all. But for a 1280p and 100-inch screen in your house, it has been outstanding. And the projector itself has HDMI ports. It doesn't have a VGA port, but it comes with a USB, and it also has a place for you to run out computer speakers. So I have these rockin' computer speakers that I've barely used before now, but I use, and they really do a good job. I'm sure you could get some more surround soundy type of deals. But all in all, for a low budget and a really high user experience, this has been amazing. If you can be in a low ambient light environment at will, then this is the way to go. If you're dealing with high sunlight, 400 lumens ain't going to cut it, but the Aaxa has been the best option by far. I've been really thrilled, and I did a lot of shopping beforehand before I decided to go with this one. Well, I sent one back, and then I went with this one after. And I've been so happy, and it's been the best. It's been the best to watch movies on. My wife and my son love watching movies and playing. I love playing video games, and my son loves playing video games. There's nothing like playing on a 100-inch screen. Let me tell you that much right now. And also because it's such a small profile or size, I can just unscrew that and take the AC adapter with me anywhere I want. I have this tripod right here that came with the projector. It has a built-in battery life of an hour and a half, which isn't much, so I would never rely on it. And it does have built-in speakers too, but it's really terrible sound, so you're going to want to plug in external speakers. But if I had to use it on the go and I had to plug it into something else, it would be amazing, you know? I mean, just think of it. I also, because I'm a teacher, plan to use it when the lamp goes out on my projector and I have to wait at school on my smartboard for another one. I'll just use this on the wall, which is a lot bigger. Anyway, so if you're going to set up a home theater for the cheap, you want something that's portable and still puts out a really great HD image with relatively decent brightness, even in low ambient light conditions. Then I highly recommend the Aaxa Pico projector because you're going to get a great image out of it. You're going to get some decent light resolution without having it being washed out under low light conditions, and a really amazing user experience comparably. And the other thing about this too is it has a really short throw distance from the wall. I am no more than 2 meters back, less than 2 meters away, and I'm getting that 100-inch image. Anyway, that's the projector Aaxa p300. I highly recommend it. Have a good night, and I hope you find this video useful in your home theater searches.